Hi everyone and welcome. Today we are going to talk about one of the most fundamental ideas in computer science, but we are going to do it in a really fun way. We are talking about linked list, and to do that we are going to build a train. Yes, I know it sounds like a weird question, right? A big physical train and a digital playlist, but trust me, by the end of this you will see they are way more similar than you think. The answer has everything to do with how they are built and, more importantly, how easily you can change them.
Alright, let's dive right in. So, first thing first, I want you to picture a train. You have got the engine up front and then a whole series of bogies, right? And each one is connected to the next by a coupling. It's a really simple but powerful image. So, just keep the train in your head as we go. So, that train you are imagining, it's absolutely perfect way to visualize what a linked list is. But instead of carrying people or cargoes, our train carries data. You can think of each bogies as holding one little piece of data, and these couplings, well, they're the link and that hold the whole things together. Okay, now let's get a little more technical and translate our train analogy into the real computer science terms. That is where we get into a real nuts and bolts of how this all works, or just stick with our theme, the bogies and the couplings. In the programming world, each bogies on our data train is called a node. Now, every single node holds two really important things. First, it's got the data, that's the actual information, maybe a song title in a playlist. Think of it as the cargo. Second, it holds the pointer, and that's our coupling. It's a special link that literally points the way to the next node in the chain. So, you might be wondering, why bother with the whole data train thing instead of a just simple number list? Well, in programming, that's called an array, and the biggest difference comes down to the one word, flexibility. See, an array is rigid. It's like a single solid blocks of concrete. If you want to add something in the middle, you basically have to break the whole things and rebuild it. But linked list, they are flexible because each node can be stored anywhere in memory. All you have to do is manage the coupling, the pointers, and let's make them incredibly dynamic.
And that flexibility brings us to the absolute superpower of linked list, adding and removing item without any of the fuss. So let's head back to our train and see exactly how these magic tricks work. Let's say you want to add a new song right into the middle of your playlist or add a new bogies our train. It's shockingly simple. You just create your new note, your new bogies. Then you find the spot where you want it to go. You uncouple the existing train and you just update two links. You connected the bogies before it to your new one, and then you connected your new one to the bogies that comes after. That's it. Two little changes and the whole train is reconnected a little bit longer without having to move anything else around. And taking a note out is just as easy. Imagine you wanted to remove a bogies from the middle of the train. You don't have to shuffle everything else down in the line. No, you just go to the bogies right before it and you change its coupling. You tell that pointer to just skip over the bogies you are removing and connect it directly to the one after it. The unwanted bogies is now just floating there totally detached, and the train keep on cursing along as if it was never ever there. It's all about redirecting those pointers. Okay, this is the prettiest concept, right? But we're probably asking, so what? Where do I actually see this stuff? Well, the truth is you are using that structure just like every single day. Seriously think about it. Your music playlist where you are always adding, removing and reordering song. That's like a linked list. Your web browser's back and forward button, that's just a pointer to the last page you were on. As social media feed is just constantly changing list where new posts get added to the top. When you swapping to a photo galleries or use the undo redo feature in pretty much any apps, all of these are perfect example of dynamic list, which makes the linked list the perfect tool of the job. So we started with a simple train and we have ended up deep inside your favorite apps. The main takeaway here, the big idea is all about that flexibility and connection. Look, if you only remember one thing from the whole explainer, let it be this: a linked list is just a train of nodes. Its real power is how incredibly easy it is to add or remove a bloggis just by changing these couplings. It's dynamic, powerful, and super efficient way to organize data that's always on the move.